as professionals, as a part of this ecosystem, how do you guys feel about the dominance of the Filipinos in MLBB? That's something I wanted to hear from y'all. And maybe we'll save Mirko for last because he's been on the receiving end of this for years now. Let's start with Scrubby. You're pretty new. What's it like coming from MPLSG and then watching MSC and like, oh, so this is what it's like. This is right. So
yeah, I mean, to be honest, it feels like a whole different ball game. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm watching MPL. It's like when you watch MPL SG and then you watch like MPL any other region for that matter, right? It feels like a whole different ball game. I don't think there is any like we don't look up to. I personally look up to it as something that's very far. I don't think we are on the stage to even compete with the Philippines. Obviously, we took one game from RRQ, maybe, but that's still a far shot, right? More than anything, I think we look up to like you guys, to like set things like the meta, set play styles, and things that we can learn from. So honestly, it's been very great just to have like other countries to look up to.
That's a very positive spin on it. Mars, real quick, because MPLMY came up at the same time as MPLPH, right? Like we're in the same season now. So what's it like?
I mean, even though it's in the same season, it's the same time came out, MPL MY and MPL PH, but PH really developed well ever since the MY dominant in the first 3 seasons, I guess. Is at that time, during that era, MY is really strong, and PH found their ways to climb up, and it's a bit, it's a bit jealous for me, but I have to admit that PH is really good playing around the meta, playing around the drafts, and of course they are really good at analyzing things and create meta also. I can put to PH teams, and of course Myanmar also is a good, really good meta creator. But yeah, during this period, during this patch, PH dominance is really things that really hard for other countries to take on, especially for Indonesian, because they are really trying hard to get to finish their era, to finish Philippines era right now, dominance right now.
Yeah, so I think I agree with you when you said like the first 3 seasons, MY was the one going up against ID.
Yeah.
And then ID was the one who had like the ID versus ID World Championships finals. And you also mentioned how Myanmar is also very strong.
Yeah.
And Myanmar is strong in a different way and for different reasons than PH and ID. So they also have something brewing. I hope they keep up the momentum. But now, Mirko, as the voice of Indonesia, like, what's it like, man? Like we've been going at this for a while now.
Yeah. Honestly, right? I mean, as an Indonesian, obviously, we would like to see an Indonesian team win something. In the past 2 years, you guys are taking everything, man. but yeah, again, I feel like for sure, as an Indonesian, I would like to see Indonesian teams win. But obviously, if we're not better than the Filipino teams, then we're not gonna get it, right? PH has been playing like absolute robots. I'm not gonna lie, like they're very efficient. You guys are very efficient. You guys are very skilled. Micro, macro. Feels like there are no holes sometimes. I don't know why. Every single time Philippines goes up against Indo, it's always like they cover up all their holes that was like present against other teams. Again, it's these little things, that I feel like they step up as well against Indo. And I think both these regions right now as rivals, we learn a lot from each other and we rise to that level, right? So again, Philippines pushes Indonesia to be better. Indonesia pushes Philippines to be better. And I think it's healthy, right? I think it's healthy, especially for the players as well. The players are good friends, even though the community might not be. But yeah, again, I really like it right now, even though it's Filipino dominated. There's always going to be that dynasty story, right? In every esport title, you see it. Korea, China, Europe, etc. But I have something to say. I don't know why. Since I've become a caster, Philippines has always won everything that I've casted except for MPLI. So I don't know if this is a curse. I'm apparently the PH Lucky Charm. That's what they call me.
Maybe you
hope
should change your
something
career to
changes.
host.
Oh man, yeah. Again, since I joined, it's just PH dominance, man.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned something very interesting. Besides the fact that save for MPLI,
Yeah.
you PH won everything that you touch. It's a matter of timing. Because again, yes, these two regions, these two countries bring out the best in each other. And in the past couple of years, it just so happens that it's the Philippines that comes up when it matters, like right then and there. So I think it's also just a matter of time that that Indo gets them, right? Gets us. And
Enjoy your time while you can, Leo.
exactly, dude. I'm watching my words because I don't want to eat them too much. But I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah. So it's amazing that there's this healthy rivalry because truth be told, I would not have been super sad if RRQ won the whole thing. If RRQ took home MSC, because that would have made the Philippines so much more hungry. That would have made it super interesting. It just hotter again. So. I don't know. We'll see. M4's coming up. There's a few couple international events between now and then. I believe there's an MPLI coming up. So we'll see. I will see you there, Mirko. Right? We will see each other again. Scrubby and Mars. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna make it
Hopefully.
happen. At your service. My name is Leo. Thank you for watching this recall segment. If you want to see more, click like and subscribe to Covenry.